Hello viewers, this is Harold Linnea. Welcome back to my playthrough of Ni no Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch. In the previous episode, we reported to King Tom for celebration duty after defeating Shadar, but things did not turn out too well. This Manna or ash started falling, instigated by some unknown party, and it turned everything in Ding Dong Dell into zombies. So now we're heading back to Motorville to check on Princess P. She called out to Oliver while he was dreaming, so maybe she knows something about this.
Manna, the forbidden spell, the death knell for this fallen world.
Indeed. It rings out again, as once it did for Nazca.
Each time this world ends, one cannot help but recall the name of that forsaken land.
The name I recall is Shadar, the one whom we turned executor. Bringing an end to this world was his duty.
A task to which he was palpably unequal, and I will not even speak of his duplicity.
To think he shared a soul with the Savior, and that he hid this fact from us. It seems that mankind has disappointed your radiance yet again.
At the last, the Dark Jinn attempted to save this world. To protect the very creatures that first plunged him into despair. I will not be defied. All who defy our will shall perish. The mortal who shared a soul with Shadar still draws breath. Should he too choose to defy our will, his reward shall be death, swift and certain.
This woman is not pleasant. In my dream, P told me something. She said the ash is falling again. She must know something. We need to find her. Fair enough. Well, if you've got any ideas, let's go and ferret her out, shall we? Yes, let's do that. The star is over Oliver's house. So let us go there first. And we're back at home. Oh, it's P. Why is she crying? P, you're here. Sniff, sob. What's wrong, P? Hey, she's there, is she? I still can't see her, man. It's as plain as the lantern on your face. Ask her about this ash stuff, will you? Oliver, wow, sob. P, did something happen? Oliver, Oliver, it fell. What fell, P? Sob, it fell again. The ash, it fell, and now everyone's hearts have gone all bad. You mean over in the other world? It was my fault. Huh? No, don't say that. It's not your fault, P. How could it be? Why, It's all my fault. Listen to me, P. It's not your fault. We're going to fix this. P. It was you who saved me, wasn't it? I heard your voice inside me. I've heard it many times. It was you, wasn't it? Yes, I went to meet you. Thank you, P. I knew it was you. And that means there's no way it can be your fault. Oliver. I have to go, Oliver. I have to go back there. To the other world. Huh? You want to go to the other world? Okay, listen to me, P. It seems like there's some connection between you and the Manna. But you're a good girl, okay? You're a nice, kind person. This isn't your fault. I'll prove it to you, I promise. So come with me. Come with us to the other world. Okay, I'll come with you. P is now traveling with us. Hey, it's Mom's diary. Look, the pendant she gave me. It's glowing. And we've obtained a new Tale of Wonder, the young woman's journal. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. We've got all the Tales of Wonder now. Here it is, the young woman's journal. An old traveler stood in a street corner, telling a crowd of people all about his adventures. The crowd enjoyed listening to his tales, and one of them asked him, "What is the most incredible thing you have ever seen?" The old traveler thought a while and answered, "Let me tell you about a notebook I found. I was traveling through some truly unhospitable terrain, a jungle so thick that no light passed through its canopy, located in the foothills of a steep mountain range. I was so certain that I was the first human that set foot in the place until I came upon a notebook. Imagine my surprise when I looked inside and saw that it was a young girl's journal. I became obsessed with it. I couldn't stop thinking about this little girl and what had happened to her. Listen to these entries. Did you ever hear a tale so wondrous as hers? I wonder where you've gone. I've been looking for you all this time, but I can't find you anywhere. Passing through a village today, I heard some people talking about you. They described you a little differently from what I remember, but it was definitely you. They said you were heading north, so that is where I shall go too. I don't believe it. They say you've thrown yourself into some kind of swamp, something called the Miasma Marshes. Why would you do such a thing? What am I going to do now? I finally found someone who could tell me about these Miasma Marshes. It doesn't sound good. It seems that those who gaze at the marshes are lured towards them by the evil spirits who reside there. They prey on those who've been overcome by despair and compel them to throw themselves in. Is that what happened to you? I finally understand the mystery of the miasma marshes. Well, I know what I have to do. Last night, a traveling wizard told me that people in this world share a soul with a person in another world. These people are called soulmates. According to him, soulmates' lives are intertwined and affect each other. By throwing themselves into the miasma marshes, however, people can cut the bond that links them to their soulmates, allowing their hearts to be consumed by evil. Those who have done so are beyond redemption. Even releasing the evil from their hearts and reconnecting them to their soulmate does not bring back the person they once were. He told me something else as well, something important. It is decided. I must become a wizard. It is the only way I can save you. It's been several years since I last wrote in this journal. I'm a great sage now, capable of breaching time itself. I've decided to go back and rescue the other you. I'm going to take good care of him right from the very start. I know I'll never be able to return to this time, but I will not regret this. In the other world I'll find the floating soul to which you were once connected, and I will absorb it. That soul will then be reborn as my own child. I'm setting out on a journey, a long journey to acquire the life that I need in order to save you. That is the least I can do for you after what you did for me. I believe that one day your soul will return and that we'll meet again. You saved me. You sacrificed everything for me. You gave your life so that I could live mine. I must see you again. That is the final tale of wonder, evidently written by Alicia. So now let's leave the house, and we'll go back to the other world. Time for some gateway action.
What's going on, man?
No! I thought we would be safe here. This place should be beyond the reach of the Manna.
Can these poor people really be the ship's crew? They've been turned into monsters.
Time for some target practice.
We can't fight these people.
What? You'd rather let them tear us to pieces, would you?
Leave it to P.
Hey!
P, look out! Please get better. Sanctify!
What did you just do, P?
Blimey! Did you see that?
She cured them just like that.
Flippin' Nora! I don't have a thing like her letting rip with a blooming great spell like that. That's amazing. So this is Oliver's imaginary friend, eh? Young, what's her name? Bean, was it?
You mean P? That's me. I'm P. But why is it that we can see her all of a sudden?
Ah, well, that's easy. Allow Professor Drippy to explain. We can see her because she's in our world, innit? And Ollie Boy could always see her because she's from his world, obviously.
Wait a minute. Wouldn't that mean that we should have been able to see her when we went to Motorville?
Oh, I have to explain every little thing now, do I? I may be a fount of wisdom, but I got my limits, right?
Quite. What we do know is that this girl destroyed the crystal. Clearly, she possesses the power to purify mana. The spell she used, I have never seen its like. It was miraculous.
Miraculous? No, it was sanctify. Sang-i-fy. Sanctify? So P could return those poor people in Ding Dong Dell to their old selves.
Indeed she could. In this child, you have the solution to this rather unfortunate problem you face.
Huh? It's you. you were the one who sent us back to the past.
Yes. You may call me Gallus. I am a member of the council that determines the fate of this world. The Zodiacs.
The Zodiacs? The fate of the world?
Oh, yeah? And what would a busy fellow like you want with the likes of us?
I came to thank you. Your power awoke the child.
The child? Oh, you mean P?
I do. Through her, you now possess the power required to purify this world. Sanctify.
Sanctify? You mean P's magic can save the whole world?
Indeed it can. When you combine your power with hers.
Diddle-doo!
Ah, young P. At long last, the one you have awaited has come.
Yep. Now we're friends.
The time is close at hand. For both you, young P, and for you, Oliver. I wish you well.
Goodbye, Diddle-doo!
Gallus, the Zodiacs? I don't understand. It seems some aspects of our world remain hidden even to us. Never mind all that. Did you hear what he said? I sure did. P's magic can save the world. She can cure all the people who are sick. But the three kingdoms are rife with horrors. We cannot send her into their midst. She is only a child. I'm not a child. What are you then? Hang on a minute, Your Holiness. Have you seen who you're traveling with? This lot aren't exactly grown-ups. We can protect P. Please, Your Majesty, you have to trust us and her. She's one of us now. She's our friend. Hee, best friends. You wish me to place my faith in her as a friend and ally? It seems I have little choice. All right, little Miss Wizard. It looks like we're counting on you. P, let's save the world, together. Hooray! So now we have little P traveling with us. It is even worse than I had imagined. The town has been completely overrun by these things. They're zombies, Marcassin. It's terrible. What could do this to these poor people? And there we were thinking the odd broken heart and a nightmare or two were the end of the world. But we have P on our side. We can bring them back. We can bring them all back. Yes, we can, with Sanctify. Indeed, the spell destroyed the black crystal, and judging by what followed, it would seem that was the source of the Manna. Yeah, man, I reckon there's probably another one round by here somewhere, and let's see what we can find, shall we? That sounds like a good idea, Drippy. Where do you reckon this crystal's going to be then, Ollie boy? It looks like we'll have a fight on our hands if we try and head further into town. But Mr. Drippy, we can't fight the people of Ding Dong Dell. I know that, man, but we don't have much choice, is it? You'll just have to, I don't know, knock them out gently or something. Leave no lasting damage, like. As long as they're still breathing, P's spell should turn them back to normal. Yeah, I guess you're right. The crew of the Iron Wyvern were okay in the end, huh? We just need to remember that Ding Dong Dell here got a proper bucket full of that horrible ash stuff emptied on it. Yep. Hang around for too long, and we'll end up like these poor wretches, P or no P. Gee, I hadn't thought of that. Then we have to find that black crystal quickly. Right. Now I heard the ash fell on Elmo, Moon, and Hamlin as well. I reckon we should probably head straight there once we've finished over by here. What do you reckon, Ollie boy? Good idea, Mr. Drippy. We have to save those people. Indeed we do. For the moment, we can exit town and save. Oh, look at that gray cloud hanging over Ding Dong Dell. So, in the next episode, we will explore Ding Dong Dell and try to get to the source of the Manna. This is Linnea. I would like to thank you for watching, and I will see you again next time.